Please help me welcome to the stage our executive chef, Noel. Welcome out, Noel.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Brian.
Good morning, chef. Good to see you.
Hi.
Now, but how many chefs are you in charge of on board?
In our galley, we are 141 cooks or chef.
141 cooks. So if you think that you're doing it wrong, or that's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and he's in charge of all of them. So this morning we're going to be doing our salmon bowl. Can you tell us a little bit about the dish?
Yes. So the barbecue salmon bowl, it's actually this is fresh salmon. This is from Norway, air freighted to Kusadasi. And then we will be serving it tonight for everybody. I hope you order it.
So it's going to be in the dining room as well as in the Lido. So either place you go, what we're going to be making this morning for you is going to be available at both places. Absolutely delicious. And this is flown in fresh from Norway. We picked it up in Kusadasi, correct?
Yes.
It's all plus here. We're going to go through it, but let's just talk a little bit about the ingredients, if you could, please.
So the ingredients for salmon barbecue bowl is, of course, the salmon, the fresh salmon. So we have the barbecue sauce. I have honey. This is combined with the barbecue with the smoked paprika, dried powdered onion, garlic powder, brown sugar, pepper, salt. So in combination of these will become the barbecue sauce. So I have lemon juice, and then for the starch, it's either white rice or brown rice. So I will be using the white rice today. And then I have the asparagus for the sides. And then the salsa is mango and avocado salsa for today.
Mango avocado salsa. Now, normally he has an
This
entire...
is the first time I'm going to cook in front of everybody.
The first time he's cooking in front of everybody.
Bear with me.
Now, normally he has an entire kitchen with every single gadget that you may want, imagine, desire. They have it available to them. But instead of giving them all of those options, we're taking him to the world stage and giving him one induction pan. So this is going to be something a little bit out of his wheelhouse, but I do love where it starts. We're going to be
So first we will do the salsa first, the mango salsa.
Okay, mango salsa first.
So since we don't have much time, so I bring the mango already, which is already prepared for me.
All right, so we're going to start off, you said, with the mango.
Yes, with the mango and avocado salsa.
Okay, very good.
So I'm going to open the avocado for you.
I have trouble cutting things on land when the kitchen isn't rocking back and forth, so you can understand how this is a challenge for our chefs.
I only need little for the avocado. So you have to, when you open the avocado, slice it through the middle and then turn it. So the pit will be left on the other side. So since you only need little or half, then you have to score it with a small knife crosswise. And then you will be needing spoon to have it.
There it is.
So it's already cut.
So there we are, a little score with a paring knife.
So if you see, it's already cut. So you don't have to cut it to your cutting board.
Bang. Avocado done. Love it. Very good.
I'm too messy by the way when I'm cooking. So this is the avocado, and then I have the mango with me. So I will just have it a little. Then of course the shallots, onions, or red onions. So I'm gonna cut one, but I have it already on the side, so I'll just show it to you. First, you have to be careful with your finger. You always hide your finger. So when you cut it this way, hide it. And you have to, when you slice it, always slice the knife forward, away from your hand.
Never trust a chef that's missing digits.
Yes. So this is the sliced onion or chopped onion. We call this brunoise.
Beautifully uniform pieces in there. Oh, Love the smell.
Next, what else? Of course, the cilantro for the flavor of salt. So just to avoid the deoxidation from the cilantro, you don't have to cut it or chop it repeatedly. Just you have to take the stem out and then slice it through like this. That's it. And then put it in.
Adding some
There you
color
go.
and some deep
Yes,
flavors in
and
there.
some jalapeno if you like it a little bit spicy.
A little spicy, I like that. Very good.
There.
Add some spice.
Yes, and a little lemon juice or lime juice. I'll get this one.
All right.
Then some salt and pepper.
S&P to
This
taste.
is the ground, so little only. For the ratio of salt and the pepper is 1:3, which means 1 part pepper, 3 parts of salt.
It's a little more salt than pepper in there.
Yes, and
Gotcha.
then a little olive oil.
I mean, I could eat just that bowl and it would be delicious.
You'll have to stir it in here. I'm sorry, I have a very little bowl. I use it up already in the front. So now the salsa is done. I will put it on the side.
And how long did that take? Minute and a half, 2 minutes? Like, I mean, yes, the mangoes
For
were
the
pre-chopped, but
for the small amount of this, 5 minutes is the maximum. If, of course, there is always if. If you are trained to handle the knife, because knife is always sharp. Do not use a dull knife. When you cut your finger, it's ouch, really. But with the sharp knife, when you have a little score out of the way and then put on the finger, it's just oops.
yes.
And then you see it's bleeding, it's like the blood is all over.
So, dull knife, ouch. Sharp knife, oops. That's always what you go by. That's you learned one thing today. And I always did hear that a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife, and that's because the ouch and the oops.
Yes.
All right, so we've got our pans.
Now
They're-
the pan is hot already, so actually some chefs says cook the meat side first, cook the skin side first. Me, I prefer cook the meat side first. So I will explain it to you. Why? Normally this is marinated with the barbecue. So it's lots of sugar already. So what I will do, instead of marinating it, I'm gonna brush the barbecue on top of the fish. So what I will do, I'm gonna sear the top.
Sear the top to lock in a nice, like, make a seal for the fish, right?
One moment.
Gotcha. All right.
This one,
Very good. Got a hot pan going.
very
What a
good.
nice cut of salmon. How many ounces do you think that
This
is?
one is 8 ounces.
8 ounces of salmon. Nice bit of protein there. And this is Norwegian salmon?
This is the Norwegian sauce.
Norwegian salmon. And with our fresh fish program, he got it fresh in Kushadasi.
Yes, the other day you remember the swordfish?
Yeah.
So yes, we get swordfish, 200 kilo that time, sea breams, sea bass, and then these from Norway.
He said he was going to bring a big old swordfish to come out for the presentation, but you guys ate it all. Thanks. Kind of detracted from how cool this was going to be, but it was delicious that night. I did have it.
So right now I'm showing you how to sear the outside. So this will seal the juices not to go out from fish.
Got a nice hot pan, sealing it in. Now, chef, who's the most difficult person that you cook for?
I like that question. So it's between all of us only. It's my mother-in-law. Because I never get it right.
So cliche, but so true. Mother-in-law.
So on the side as well, just little brown. Actually, when you use pan for cooking salmon, it will take you at least 6 minutes. Same as in the oven, actually.
So look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous brown on the outside of that, locking in the flavors inside. Very good.
Now here. Then we will turn this one, at the moment this is high heat. Now I'm going to turn it to medium.
Bringing it down.
Yes.
Very good, very good.
And then, by the way, to get the flavor from the salmon, first at least 10 minutes you have to brine your salmon with salt and water.
So brining the fish.
Brining the fish.
Putting
So-
it back in its natural environment from which we caught it. It's a little bit
So
cool.
from there, this salt, the water and the salt will help already flavoring the fish. So even you don't salt the fish, on the process of cooking, you will have it already. And then, as I have said earlier, sorry, my equipments are all, it's scattered everywhere. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to brush this with the barbecue sauce.
So that's why you cooked the meat side first, so that you could
Yes.
then have this platform on which to paint the barbecue sauce, yeah? All right.
So if you will put this in the oven, like this, it's even better. So you can cook more the barbecue.
Really get a nice
You
slather
get
of
this
barbecue.
smoky flavor.
Doesn't matter what type of barbecue you like, whether it's Kansas City or Texas
Yes.
style or whatever, it's completely up to you. I don't think any Southern Carolina going on there, but that's
So
all
right
right.
now we are cooking the salmon. By the way, there is sides of grilled asparagus, right? So what I'm doing is, this is my technique. I don't need to get another pan just to cook the asparagus or the vegetable.
Goes straight into the same pan now.
Straight to the
Has
pan.
this been steamed asparagus? Has this been already pre-cooked or what?
This is pre-cooked already.
Okay.
So normally when you have the fresh asparagus or frozen, thaw it, then have it ready. So during the process of cooking, you can always put it together with the salmon.
Right. So a nice medium pan now, so the salmon's cooking on a lower temperature, but
Yes, and then you
slower.
will not burn the asparagus as well.
Very good. Love
Yeah,
that.
so it's cooking. So you do two things already, cooking the salmon and cooking your vegetables.
Got it.
So for the rice, there is always a technique cooking the rice. Actually, I grew up where rice, when we cook the rice, we don't steam. We are cooking it through pan. In Asia or Philippines, okay, let's say I will get a cup, 5 cups of rice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a pot. And then the water, we will wash the rice, rinse like 3, 4 times. This is like a traditional in the Philippines, wash the rice. And then you cook it slowly as well. So cooking rice take us 30 to 45 minutes. It depends on the amount. But here on board, we are using rational ovens. So we are steaming rice, same. It takes us 30 minutes maximum.
Now, what is one of your favorite ingredients to use? And maybe it's from home, maybe it's a unique ingredient.
That's a good question. Dill.
Dill.
Yes.
Okay.
So when people are in South America or Latin, when they make salsas, they are using cilantro for the flavor. Me, dill. I find it like there is one fruit in the Philippines that tasted like dill, which is mango. This mango.
A mango tastes like dill.
In the Philippines, we have so many types of mango. We have big, small, and then we have this small of mango. When it's ripened, it's very sweet, and then when it's unripened, it's sour and tastes like dill.
Whoa. Okay, that's something to try. Small mangoes, unripened, tastes like dill.
Yes.
Quite an interesting ingredient.
I know. It's I don't know why, but it's that tastes the same.
Tastes the same. So we have our avocado mango salsa that has some jalapenos in there. It's got the olive oil. It's got 1 part pepper, 3 parts salt. It's got the jalapenos and the chopped shallots. Now we've got our asparagus ready to go. It's in the pan, getting a nice sear. And then our salmon, you said it takes what, 6 minutes normally to
Yes,
cook?
actually it's about to cook already. So right now, I'm going to have turn it a little just to get the barbecue cooked a little. So when it will stick to the meat of the fish.
Very good. Look at that up there. It just looks so beautiful. So delicious.
So-
I love doing this right before lunch. This is my favorite thing.
Actually, it's almost there.
We're almost ready.
Yes, so I'm almost ready actually. So,
Fantastic.
by the way, for those who wants to know how to cut the lemon or lime, you don't have to cut the end. No need to make the wedges. Just open the lemon, then cut it here, wedge, right? Then here, take this part of the lemon and then that's it. So it's open already, ready
Yeah.
for you to use.
Ready to use right there.
Yes.
Love that. And again, with knife technique, always put those fingers back.
Always
Use your fingers
have your
as the
fingers.
guard to come
Now in the
down.
galley, we have this, when the cooks report on their first day, I tell them always, may I know how many fingers they have? 10, chef. Okay. Make sure until the entire stay on the ship, make sure it's 10 until you go.
So 141 cooks times 10 fingers.
Yes.
That's how many fingers that we currently
So
have.
I'm halfway already, I still have 10.
Yes.
Lucky me.
Very good. Very good.
So the fish is almost ready actually. I'm too messy today. Sorry about this.
Keeping the mise en place
Yes.
clean. I like it. Very good.
Actually, while we are cooking, we never talk. I'm sorry, Brian, no offense. We only work.
Yes.
We are trained. Actually, I am trained to cook, not to, give like la 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 to everybody.
Not to give presentations
No.
like me.
So I am very bad at presentation.
I think he's been doing great so far, right?
I will be using the steamed
Now we
rice
come to
today.
the artistic part of the endeavor.
I am very bad at presentation. I sometimes call everybody, hey, I need your help here, come down here. See, I'm shaking
Now, the thing
already.
about chef that you need to know is that while he is an executive chef trained to do this every day, unfortunately a large part of his job is the acquisitions, is the administration, all of the kind of things that you need to get an entire ship worth of people fed, and not just them, also crew. We legally need to be fed, and he is in charge of that as well. So he's not necessarily in the kitchen every day, he's more at his
That's why you
computer.
always see me upstairs.
Yes.
So always remember, when we are plating, we always put the food always in or on the center of the plate. So this is the rice.
Okay, got our rice.
Now I will get the salmon. I think it's ready. It's heavy.
Perfection.
This one is heavy.
Go.
Ooh. Look at this.
Yeah, oh, gorgeous.
So I will put the vegetable already since I'm holding the pan.
We lay on our
See? You
asparagus.
see my hand is shaking. Look.
No, it's the ship, we're rocking.
Oh, okay. Now,
We do have the recipes out there so that when you guys get home, you can definitely make this for your friends, your guests, and you can say, the executive chef showed me how to make this when I was on this cruise.
so this is the salsa that we made earlier.
There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous.
See, I told you I'm bad at this.
This is fantastic. It's all going to get a mess anyways. I cut it up and make it into a mush
Where
anyways.
is my lime? Where will I? Here. See? And then what else? This one.
A little bit of cilantro right there. Perfection. Look at that. So that is our barbecue salmon.
I'm bad at this. Wait, not yet.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
going to
there's
put more
more.
of the, yes. See? I've been forgetful already. Additional sauce if you want some more.
Of course, we always need more barbecue sauce. Come on. And this is where the plating looks
There you
gorgeous.
go.
Yes, all right. So there it is. Look at that. That's
Wow.
picture perfect. Fantastic.